here again, and we are back with another dinner stream. So tonight I'm going to be making some Spanish steak and rice and beans, and then I think Meredith's going to make her pasta, and then I do have that little marinade that I was going to make for my friend's going away party. So it's going to be a bit of a longer stream tonight, so hope you guys are all ready, strapped in, and ready to cook. We're just going to get right into it. I have my steak right here that I'm just going to make tonight for my little meal. I'm not going to eat all of this, but it is a choice beef sirloin steak, boneless. It's very run-of-the-mill steak. It's about $5.57 for 0.2 pounds of steak. So, not very expensive, not a great cut, but we are just going to do a quick little dinner recipe. So yeah, we're gonna do that. This is gonna be I'm making this one as quick as possible, so I'm gonna be using some not so pristine ingredients. So as you can see, we have a few different things on the menu tonight. Some of these ingredients include our refried beans. We have some Uncle Ben's Spanish style rice. So we're just gonna get this going right away. You know what? I'm gonna get these going right away. I think the beans, well, honestly, the beans are one of the things that takes the least amount of time to cook. All you gotta do is really heat these up. These are practically already good to go beans. So here we go. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm in the Midwest right now, so we are getting hit with a bunch of different storms from all different angles. But yeah, so hopefully the power stays on during this. Here we go. We got our rice and we have our beans in a can. There we go. You're gonna want a saucepan for this. A small one's fine. That'll do the trick. All you gotta do is throw these beans in a pan, and then we're gonna throw it in the oven. My grandpa used to make these all the time, and he would leave them on the oven for about 3 days. We would go see beans that have been sitting on the oven for days after they were eaten or after they were cooked. So, not surprised that these aren't that expensive. It's gonna come out looking kind of like dog food, but that's okay. They are delicious. A little bit of salt mixed with, whatever you got. It's gonna make a great meal, especially beef. If you mix this with beef, it's fantastic. Have you ever been to a Spanish restaurant and then you're just, you got your beans and your rice and you mix them up in the same kind of little bowl? I love that more than anything. That's my favorite thing. All right, so here we go. So we're done with that. We throw this right on the burner. We're gonna put that on a low to medium. We're gonna let that go. Our rice we'll make in a minute, but right now we're gonna get into the steak. As I said before, it's not crazy expensive steak. You don't really need that. If you wanna go all out with like the steak stuff, you can. I don't have that budget. I don't have that budget yet to go all like crazy. Let's have a ribeye every night. So this one's a little bit more, it looks a little leaner than a ribeye. A ribeye's often got those huge chunks of fat in there, but this one's kind of marbled throughout the whole thing, but it doesn't look like it's a whole lot. So there we go. Get this going. Oof. What's your guys' favorite kind? What's your favorite cut of steak? Mine would definitely be, let's see here. Ribeye's good. Ribeye's the most tastiest, but I think mine would be a New York strip. No, a porterhouse. Porterhouse. It's a little more expensive, but you get the strip steak as well as the tenderloin. So you get the best of both worlds in this one. So yeah, I like that one a lot. And okay, so if you put James, you like the ribeye? For sure. I mean, it is the best. It is the best cut of steak. I can't, deny that. But sometimes you like a little bit leaner. Sometimes you like a little bit tenderer steak. So that's why I like the porterhouse, because you get that you get that tenderloin, and that is fantastic. It's so juicy, it's so thick. The only problem is I get kind of confused with like cooking it when I'm not using like a thermometer. So it can be deceiving sometimes because, you know, one side will cook a lot quicker than the other, and then you think, oh yeah, this other side must be done. So you pull it and it's like a deep red in the middle. So that's no good. No bueno, sir. Oof. All right, so we have our steak mostly cut up. So here we go. We're gonna give it a few more chops in the middle, and then we're gonna throw it into the pan. What's up, Frankie? Food Haven, the recipe you shared gave me diarrhea. Yeah, right. You were in here yesterday. That didn't work. Second day of diarrhea in the row. That's got to be awful. Maybe you might get some like that. You should probably get some Tums or like Pepto-Bismol. I don't know what the condition is there. What's up, Brian? How's it going? All right, so now we're gonna season this guy. This steak looks good. Every time I've gotten like a all right cut, it's been really fantastic. IBS for sure. Dude, help me to leave Mexico. How do I help you to do that? You know the way. You know the way in, you know the way out. All right, here we go. So we gotta season this guy. What are we gonna go with? MSG. Just kidding, but my mom did get this. Frankie, there you go, steak. Yes, Coco, we are making steak right now. So we got a little bit of seasoning salt. This happens to be, I've used this seasoning salt 3 days in a row, and this is a big hit. Okay, so at least with me, it's a big hit. I'm making some steak, some rice and beans, just a quick recipe, or just a quick meal, not a recipe necessarily. I'm just making a quick steak dinner, if that makes sense. Not a whole steak. It's not steak. It's not like a huge thick cut of steak, but it's like still steak, you know? I wanted to try it a different way. I'm gonna grill an onion with my steak. I'm gonna throw some garlic. I'm gonna make rice and beans with it too. So yeah, it's very rare. It's, yeah, sure. Very rare. All right, I'm just grab my pan and we'll get going. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Right. Sounds delicious. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Food Haven, where you from, man? We should actually have this one on right there. This goes here. Put that there. All right. Hey, it's me. What's up, Shavy? Am I saying that right? Morocco, what's up? Hey, I've been there before. I've been to Casablanca, then we went down to Marrakesh. Been to Marrakesh? Yes. Yes, I am American. How you doing, Shavy? How's your night going? It's really, really stormy over here. We're getting a ton of rain. There's supposed to be golf ball-sized hail coming down pretty soon, so excited to miss that. So hopefully that doesn't hit us. So we're gonna put some neutral oil. I call this neutral oil. I don't know if it is, but our coconut oil is amazing for steaks. Woo. My cats are going crazy.
She's yapping for some reason.
She is. She knows the storm's coming. Where's the cat?
They can tell.
Oh yeah. What are you making? Shavy, we're making some steak, some rice and beans. So few of my favorite dishes, so but yeah, we're gonna get this going as soon as the pan heats up. Yep. Do you know Belgium? Yes. Like the country? Yeah, it's over in Europe, right? Belgium? No, Belgium's not a city. Belgium's a country, right?
No, it's a country. I mean, it's a country.
It's a country, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Brussels is in the city.
Okay, Brussels is the capital. Okay, cool. Yeah, we know Belgium, barely, but yeah, we know its general area. I've never been up there, but I've been up to Vienna, Amsterdam. I went to Amsterdam, the city, obviously. I was so surprised in Amsterdam. Everyone was so well dressed. I looked at my shoes and I felt like, oh man, I gotta step this up. So I went to this little a shop down the street that were selling shoes, and I bought a new pair because like I saw this guy out there in a purple suit, just like walking on the street. He looks like he was going about like his everyday like routine, and he had these like kind of sparkly purple shoes. It was crazy. People's fashion sense is insane out there. Mine is, as you can see, I'm wearing an Adidas with a San Francisco hat
The
on.
Lululemon shorts.
I like my hats though, you know.
The Lululemon shorts.
I am wearing Lululemon shorts. I'm Belgian, but I personally prefer Americans. Cool. That's awesome.
Everyone knows this.
How do you say your last name? Coco Eden Melissa Piet Dubois.
Piet?
Dubois.
Dubois.
I don't know, Dubois. Okay. What are we making? What's my favorite meal? My favorite meal. Good question. I like a lot of tacos. I like a lot of carbs, like a bread with my dish. So it would have to be something that's maybe wrapped in maybe like a taco or like a burrito. Those are pretty good. But if you've ever had one of these before, or dumplings, let's just say, I like dumplings a lot. Dumplings are great. I like to have some Chinese, Asian dumplings. Pretty fantastic. What's your favorite meal? Got it for that. Okay, our pan looks pretty hot, so we're gonna toss these in. Let's see how many different meals I can make with steak. Anyway. It looks so pretty right when you put it in the pan. Crazy. Alright, I gotta stir around the beans a little bit. Because these lamb's pretty good. You know what? I used to cook a lot of lamb. At Costco, they have these big lamb roasts. I think they're about $20, but you get about 3 or 4 pounds out of it. And then I cook that in the slow cooker. I don't know if that's actually the best way to do it anymore. I think it might just be better in the oven, maybe for about 3 hours, or you just roast it for a little bit. Here we go. Here are my beans. Nothing fantastic, but they are delicious. My favorite drink. Shavy, you're from Turkey, right? Okay, my favorite drink in Turkey was mint tea. It was great. Okay, so were we in Turkey? I think we were in Turkey. No, we were in Morocco. Okay, sorry. In Morocco, the mint tea was fantastic. It's probably because all the sugar they had put into it. So basically, you would just have, what's up, Josh? You would just have your teapot, your tea kind of brewing, but then they would stack almost like to the height of like the teapot, cubes of sugar that you just toss in there. It's awesome. Oh, you're from New York? Okay, well, this doesn't make any sense then. Oh well. All right, Coco, have a good one. See you later. Okay, but yeah, a lot of sugar. It's a lot of sugar foodie. It's nuts. Yeah, but I drank a lot of it. It was so good. But all right, so we are almost done with our steak. Let's go ahead and get this rice going. Let's see here. For 1 cup. This is actually going to be really, really easy. I think you just throw some water in it and throw this in. Right? Yeah, I'm not really like going too crazy on this. Linda, how's it going? We got 2 inches to vent. F. Did that wrong. Just kidding. Here we go. Okay. First and last time you'll see me do that. But here we go. Ain't got a guy for that. Oh, cool. How was your day? Mine was kind of all right. We had a crazy day at work. I got a parking ticket for parking on the wrong side of the road this morning. $35 for in a place where I normally park all the time. I want to see the steak. All right, here we go. Don't worry about it. Here we go. The steak is cooking. It needs a little bit longer. I need to work off some of that moisture. Actually, we can just pour some out. Like I said in the beginning, it's gonna be like a triple stream tonight. So I'm gonna be doing this right now. You didn't see it, don't worry. In about 2 seconds, you're gonna see it again. Meredith's gonna be making some. What are you making again, babe?
Pasta with homemade tomato sauce.
She's gonna be showing you how to do homemade tomato sauce tonight, and then after she's done, I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna have a whole marinade for a giant piece of pork. So we're gonna be streaming for a while tonight. So I didn't think it was actually gonna be this long, but it just happens to work out like that. Linda, all right, here we go. Here's your steak. Well, my steak. You can't have any of it. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Man, that was quick. Alright. I got that for that. So I like these plates. I got some brand new plates. Am I Mexican? I'm absolutely Mexican. I forget who said that on the stream last night, but I was making, what was I making? I was making a quesadilla. And I was like, why, how did you guess I was Mexican? And they were like, because you're making a quesadilla. And I was like, oh, okay. So was that the storm, babe?
Let me check the radar. Just wait a second.
Okay.
There's more coming.
Yeah. So, okay, so there's supposed to be
just
some...
talked to the tornado.
It's coming. It's coming. All right, the tornado's coming, guys. Just in. It's just in for from Doppler diff. Oh my God. All right, Foodie, have a good one. Take care.
On the dip jar.
All right, on the diff jar. There we go.
Severe thunderstorm warning until 7:15 p.m.
Oh shoot. Okay. Wow. That sucks. That's actually not bad. That's only like an hour more. Oh.
Yeah.
Woo. All right. So our steak's practically done. We're just gonna plate that up to our work at Taco Bell. What up, Texas? Only sometimes. Only on weekends when I'm not doing this. How's it going? Ooh. As you can see, I'm working the kitchen right now, and the cats are working the drive-through. So we got a whole ton of orders. We're all backed up. Now the food should be done in just a second here, and then as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna have Meredith switch over. She's gonna come and make some homemade tomato sauce. If you guys like the stream, if you've been here for a little bit, consider subscribing. I do this like 2-3 times a week. Like the stream, you're the best. Thank you. Oh damn! Look at that. Oh, man down.
No shoes allowed.
All right. We're actually gonna put a little bit of this on the plate. Oh, that was a whole lot. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit off. Don't need that much. Man, I've been meaning to come back down to Texas. What you call it? All right, have a good one. Have a good one, Linda. Strip steak. No, this isn't a strip. Well, no, it's not. It's crap. I threw it out. What was it called again? It's just a normal sirloin steak. Yeah.
It's like a sirloin tip steak.
Yeah.
I think.
Very, very run of the mill. I don't want to do anything crazy tonight, just because, you know, I'm going to be eating this quick and then getting out of here so she can make her her sauce thing. But yeah, I used to live down in Texas. I used to live down right outside of Houston in a little town called Katy. But yeah, I lived there with my buddy for about 8 months. It was super hot down there. But we got to go all around Houston. Houston was amazing. I didn't know that Houston was so big. I thought it was kind of, I knew it would be big, but I didn't know it would take 2 hours to drive from one end of Houston to the other. It's crazy. Can you eat a lemon, please? No.
I
Why?
remember flying into Houston one time, and we're like about to land, and I looked down and I saw the biggest highway I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah?
Like it had to be like 10 lanes on each side.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll never forget.
Okay. Gonna add our rice in just a second over here, off camera. How's everyone doing tonight?
Can you eat a lemon?
What does that even mean?
We are out of lemons. We have oranges though.
We have 1,000 oranges.
We have so many oranges.
We can't get rid of them all. You guys need to come over and have a few oranges. Take some oranges. I'll put together a little basket. Basket of oranges or something. You just have them. Look so majestic, and I've been waiting for so long. Raimundo, relax. You eat a lemon. I need it. What the what the heck?
Well, what's stopping you?
Acid reflux. Please no, I need it. I bet you do. Anyways, here we go. So we're gonna have some of last night's avocado. Okay. I don't know where to put this. 20 minutes from Katie. That's awesome. I was gonna say Sugarland. That sounded familiar. What's that one area north of? Ah, crap. What's that one area north of Houston? It's where all like there's a bunch of like rich people who live up there, like big, huge properties and stuff like that.
The Woodlands.
The Woodlands. Yes, that's what it is.
Don't ask how I know that.
How do you know that, Deb? Have you been there?
Have I ever gotten a state wrong when you asked me?
No.
I know
Suppose
where
not.
everything is. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Whatever. I just won't ask any more questions. The Woodlands. Okay. Just subscribe. Amazing channel. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Kind of look like you're my dad. Wait, Mystery Star. Are you my son? It's good to see you. Anyways, I'm making dinner right now. Come over if you want some.
I didn't know you had a son.
Yeah, I do have a son. Sorry, I didn't tell you. So, I think we're all finding out tonight. So, but yeah.
Here's the olive.
Yeah, guys, come over, like the stream, and I will make you a plate tonight. I like this all over everything. It's crazy. Little cilantro, little onions on everything. Anyways, this is what I'm eating tonight. I'm eating a little bit of rice, a little bit of beans, a little steak, avocado. And on that note, I'm going to get out of the way. Meredith's going to make her homemade tomato sauce. So if you guys like Italian food, she's fantastic at making it. That's all. All right.
Oh, you're gonna go over there.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm gonna eat. Well, I could eat here, I guess.
Okay.
Say hi.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do some homemade tomato sauce tonight. I have my olive oil warming up, and then I'm gonna cook some garlic down in here. I had to use a spray olive oil because we ran out of the regular one, and I got to buy more. Okay, we are using canned tomatoes tonight. I used to make this with like real tomatoes. I would spend hours boiling them and peeling them. It was just a huge waste of time. And then I realized that if you use canned tomatoes, my mom told me this, they are so much better, so much juicier, so much more red, so much more flavor, unless it's maybe like August, September time of year. So we're gonna be using these guys tonight.
What's up, Alex? It's always Alex, remember?
Oh, hey Alex. So I have my water boiling for the pasta right now. I am gonna toss some garlic in with the olive oil. Sous vide those tomatoes. Should we sous vide the pasta too?
Bring over that machine.
We cook the pasta sous vide. All right, can openers never work for me. We're gonna see what happens with this one. Struggles of being left-handed. Sous vide it all.
Sous vide it all.
Sous vide your tortilla.
You can't sous vide a steak, you know this. Just kidding.
People do that all the time. All right, we got these opened up. After my garlic cooks down a little bit, my olive oil is warmed up. I'm gonna toss this in. This is really a simple recipe. You just need to wait for everything to cook down, get all the water out of the tomatoes. If the tomatoes in the store are looking good, I'll get some cherry tomatoes and I will add those in as well. It adds some nice, juicy, fresh flavor, but can't go wrong with the canned tomatoes. So I'm gonna go toss my garlic in.
I can't find my tortillas and I'm about to have a meltdown. Sous vide it all. There we go. There we go. Alex, I was actually looking at a sous vide machine. The machines are very, very expensive, but the little stick thing that you just put in the sink or whatever pot you have full of water, it's not that bad. So I was thinking about that. Oh yeah, everybody, if you like the stream, if you like this kind of content, feel free to like and subscribe. Like the stream, it always helps the stream, or helps the algorithm, blah, 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 push it to a bunch of people. That's the way to go. All right. Cool. Still can't find these tortillas. I'm hungry. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. All right, I got my garlic simmering. I'm also gonna add about a 1/4 cup of white wine. I put this in pretty much every pasta sauce I make. I think it just adds some nice flavor. So super optional, but I really like what it adds.
Just kidding, I found them. It was just, I was just concerned because there's only 2 of them left and I don't know who might have eaten them.
That's kind of weird. It's like how everything else disappeared. I think it's cheese.
Yeah, definitely. The cheese took it.
The cat.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so by my house right now, it's getting really, really dark. So we're supposed to have storms today, but
Pour 3
I
cups
think they're coming in now.
for drinking.
Yeah.
Well, we drank the rest of it last night. We don't have much left. Happy Thursday.
I was actually gonna have one of these earlier. That's what these are for. I don't know if I can show this on camera, but this is what we got.
Tornado warning till 10. Oh, I
Tornado
saw it was
warning.
only till 7, so they must have extended it. It is super dark out there. Really, really dark out there. Shut up.
Sebastian, shut up. Anyways, so yeah, we're waiting for the storm to come in. We got these giant windows, so we're currently standing right in front of them, just in case the breeze fly. What are we cooking tonight, John? We're cooking some. Well, I just made some steak, but she is making.
Yeah, we're making some homemade tomato sauce with canned tomatoes. I used to think this was the lazy way out. I have since learned that this is the most flavorful and easiest way to do it, so you can't go wrong. All right, I'm gonna drain these. So we're just putting the tomatoes in, and I have my garlic simmering down right now. The hardest part of this recipe is really just waiting for this to simmer down and soften into a sauce. It's not difficult at all. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
You heard it. Anybody can do it.
Okay.
Ooh, microwave these for way too long. Someone said my name finally. Sebastian. Tomato sauce and steaks. No, Jay. I made. I made my plate. So my plate was my little steak, beans, and rice. Steak, rice, and beans. A little bit of avocado, and she's making her own type of thing for like a bigger pot of.
We're gonna make
What are you making? Pasta. She's making pasta.
So we're a mess today.
Yeah, we're a mess. We're actually gonna try and integrate both of our cooking at the same time, just to see if we could work in the kitchen simultaneously, making 2 different meals. We passed on that because we thought of the last time that happened, and it ended up in a huge argument. So we just didn't do that. The larger the surface area of the pan, the faster it will reduce. Hashtag science. Alex, don't use your logic with me, all right? No, that's absolutely right. I understand. I've learned so many tips from people on here. That's great.
All right, so I got my tomatoes drained. They are in the pan, and I'm gonna let these cook with my garlic. I'm gonna try and kind of chop them up with this spoon.
Hashtag religion. Yeah.
Just to cut into smaller pieces, and that will also get the juice out, which will make your sauce juicier. So I'm gonna throw this back on the stove. My water is heating up as well for my pasta. And we're just gonna let this cook down for a while. Are we from New Mexico?
Y'all from New Mexico? No, we're not.
Not.
Think.
Do you think Giannis?
Yeah.
I think he will. I wasn't convinced last week, but I think he will now. That could change though.
He's not going anywhere. I have nothing to back that up with, but I don't think he is.
I think Bobby's leaving though. That's my hot take.
No one's gonna miss Bobby, except her friend.
Can't say that.
Can absolutely say that. It's totally anonymous unless you say her name. No story. All right, fine. What are you guys doing tonight? Sebastian, what's going on? What are we doing? We are cooking. We're waiting out this storm. It looks like night out right now, even though it's only supposed to be like
Super
a little bit dark.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the tomatoes all chopped up. We got all the juice out, as you can see, a ton of juice and water in there. And we're gonna let this simmer for about 30 minutes just to get all the water out, just so we're kind of down to a tomato puree kind of thing. So I'm gonna throw this back on the stove while my water is warming up. What time is it? I can see outside. It's about 6:30. Usually this time of year it doesn't get dark till like 8. Yeah, show me. Ooh, the sky's green over there.
Okay, check it out.
Yeah, take a look.
We don't have a filter on this either, so. All right, real quick. Let's go outside. Ah, it's crazy out. It's not raining that much, but the clouds look eerie. That's Mouse. This is my buddy Cheese. He's adorable.
If it starts thundering, they will get. Yeah, the sky is kind of green out there.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Okay. There's hail. There's hail by you. You're actually only a few streets down. How far are you down? You're about like a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles down.
It's coming from the
Something like
west,
that.
so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you guys get big hail, Alex? Like, how big was it?
How are your cats doing? How are Simon and oof. Millie? Simon and Millie. How are they doing with the hail? What time is it there? It's 6:41.
It is so green in the sky. It's creepy. To go through it. I hope we survive too.
Thanks. Appreciate
If
it.
we suddenly end, you guys know what happened.
Well, I have a dedicated battery, so we should be fine.
They're useless with or without. Alright, back to the sauce.
Plug into the battery.
I got my tomatoes simmering. They're all chopped up. Got all the juice out of them. And I am going to toss my spaghetti into the water. I got screamed at one time for breaking it in half, so we're just gonna put it in how it is and let it cook down.
You should let everyone know that it was not me doing
Oh
this.
yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
It wasn't. It was a random person on YouTube that screamed at me. It wasn't him. Oh, that was a big thunder. Mousie's still sound asleep.
She won't move unless like there's a tornado coming
She'll
towards her.
sleep through a hurricane, but she hears the food cabinet open and she runs.
No. Thanks, Sebastian. Appreciate you. What's your favorite meal? What's your favorite food to cook?
Okay, we have our tomatoes cooking down right now. I got these on medium heat, and then pasta is going in right now. I always wanted to make tamales. It sounds really cool.
Tamales are good.
Sorry, I can't get
All right,
this
you
out.
just.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Okay. Can I get a shout out? What up, shout? I was about to say, what up, shouty? What up, SpongeBob? There we go. Gotta fix this thing. Damn. Tamales, yeah, man. Tamales are kind of like an all-day thing. So I don't know, unless like I really don't know how to make those. my aunts do. So if they ever let me know when they're gonna do that, I'll ask them next time and then see if we can,
Have a special guest.
yeah, just maybe kind of go over there, stream the whole thing. But it's gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be a long time. What does that say? Wash course is.
Oh my god.
Damn, it's really coming down.
That's a big one.
Oh, woke my computer up.
Mouse is still sound asleep.
She does not care.
Alright, I got my pasta boiling over here. I got the tomatoes simmering. And we're gonna let these simmer for probably about 20 more minutes. Then we are going to add our basil. I was at the store. They were out of fresh basil, so I had to buy this weird like basil paste. I was very skeptical about it, but I tried it and it actually tastes very fresh.
I thought it was for.
Oh, there's some left. I'll finish it.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Yeah, I'll just put it back in the fridge.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
My
I'll
fault.
just finish it right now.
Okay. Sorry. Intrusive thoughts winning right now.
So yeah, anyways, basil paste. Not as good as the real thing, but it's really not bad.
Appreciate you, Sebastian. Thanks a lot. We we are thankful for any subscribers who decide to come in and check this out. I feel like food is one of the biggest things that brings people together, and it's almost like we're having dinner together. So I like doing this. It's always fun to get everyone's opinions on, what food we're kind of eating. I even get some helpful tips. Like we get some other people in here, and they kind of, tell us like, oh, hey, it might be better if you do this or try this. And then we tried that once or twice, and it turned out amazing. What's going on, Germany? What's going on, Rico?
If anyone else has made their own tomato sauce, I would love to hear anything special or unique that you like to add into it, because I feel like there's a lot you can do with it, and I'd love to try some new things.
Or Alex, if there's some way to add red wine into tomato sauce and make it taste good, let us know that as well.
I put white wine, but I think you could definitely add red wine. Rosemary. Okay, yeah, rosemary would be good. We'll try that next time. It's coming down out there.
At least the plants will get some water. We just planted some rosemary and some basil outside, so hopefully.
Oh my god, it blew all the flowers off.
Oh no! Did it really?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That sucks.
We got some hail.
Got some hail.
We will regrow.
There is. Uh-oh. Nice. Rosemary is my favorite in sauce. That's great. I like it a lot.
It's an actual hail in a long time.
I use it in my steaks. Like, I throw it on the pan.
We got some hail straight from the sky.
That's a good question. I'm gonna think about that. All right, so all hail taste buds.
Cheesy.
Yikes. If your life was a novel, what would the title and the ending be of it? Okay, so the ending would definitely be tragic. Some kind of way of me burning up in some kind of fiery hailstorm. Yeah.
The hail is like hitting.
Use your imagination with that one. Thanks, Joseph. Appreciate you. If you could have a photo of your favorite moment in your life, what would it be? It would definitely be, what would yours be? Mine would be in Costa Rica at the bottom of this one crater.
Favorite
when I
moment in my
accidentally
life.
drank, when we were told not to drink the water, and I drank it anyway because we didn't have any water. Later, I found at the bottom of my backpack a giant water bottle. So, right then and there.
Favorite moment? Mine was probably graduating from college. I always think about that this time of year because it's graduation season, and that was a really special moment for me.
What about you? What would yours be? What's going on, John?
Hail.
it would be, and it doesn't. You can't feel anything with it. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, me? Speak to my younger self. What would I tell her? That's a good one. I would say, do what makes you happy. Don't waste your life making someone else happy or doing something for someone else. You gotta follow your own heart.
Gotta follow your own heart.
It's kind of cheesy, but it's true.
Mine would be. You're good. Just do your thing. I mean, that's kind of morbid, but I get you. Probably. I don't know.
Anyways,
sure.
Anyways, here's an update on the sauce.
Me, my friend. I think you'd be friends with Alex.
So tomatoes are simmering down. We still have some water to cook out, but as you can see, they're getting really soft, nice and chopped up. Some people like to blend their sauce. I think you like it blended, but I like it a little chunkier. I like the texture of the tomato chunks. So we're gonna let this water cook out. You could probably simmer this on low for hours and it would be really good. I do not have the patience or the time for that, so I'm not gonna do that today, but you could.
I like ragu. When it comes to sauce, ragu, like the already mixed stuff, I'm really not a huge stickler when it comes to tomato sauce.
You don't like...
I can't tell the difference, and I don't have the palate to do that. I can't tell the difference.
Chunky, does chunky really hold the flavor better? I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool. Learn something every day. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear. Huge thunder. A lot of hail. Holy shit. Close the door. Crazy rain. Crazy rain. But if you're new here, we're making some Italian, some pasta sauce, some homemade tomato sauce. Like the stream if you can. Subscribe. That'd be great. It always helps. Oh, there's our chair.
What?
Oh wait, never mind.
You're being like pounded with
Yeah. Parmesan cheese is amazing. I love that. Tutti Frutti, what's going on, man? Alex, I love Hale, except always coming at me. So orchestrating thermal amalgamation of botanical extracts into a cohesive gastronomic emulsion is a complicated way to state making sauce. It is.
Vodka sauce is good. Where are we located? Where are we located? We are here in Wisconsin.
I was gonna say, I felt like I said it like 8 times last night, so it's fine. Where are you guys all from? Yo, what the? Yo. Where's Cheese?
I think he's scared.
In the Big East, the Big Three? Where at? I got hail where I was a week ago and messed up my garden a little. Oh my god, our plants are getting pounded right now.
Hey, Grandma and the cute guy.
She your wife? No, we're working on that though. We'll see. Dang, the flag is getting ripped apart. Not ripped apart,
No,
sorry,
I
it's
can't
getting
let
beaten
it
on, but her Marquette flag is getting slapped. New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. That's pretty cool, man.
Can't see a thing on right
I haven't been to any of those states, but I've always wanted to be. I always heard good things, especially about New Jersey. Whoa, relax. Don't worry about it. Tia, thanks for stopping in. Like and subscribe. Nice, Colorado. New Mexico. Okay, so out in the desert of New Mexico. because I've been talking about maybe either moving to Arizona or New Mexico. So in the desert, is that where you find like a bunch of cactuses? Sorry, in the New Mexico desert, can you find a bunch of cactuses and like wide open spaces that exist? Correct? Because I'm like, that'd be cool for a backyard. And so I was thinking like we should look into New Mexico. I just want to make sure I'm like looking in the right spot. You're never going anywhere. Yeah, right. Okay, Alex, I'm coming with you to Ireland. I hope you know that. I'm gonna stow away in one of your suitcases. It's gonna be a huge, crazy charge for that extra weight on the baggage. But I'm gonna pop open when we're over there. I'm gonna make it super cringe. I'm gonna speak in an Irish accent everywhere we go. Wee little cooker. What am I eating? I made myself a plate. Rice, beans, and some steak and avocado tortilla. You know, just a little quick meal. She's making a homemade vodka sauce. Not homemade vodka sauce. Homemade tomato sauce.
Yeah, we could do vodka sauce, but I would.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, let me. We'll do a sauce update. So, a lot of the water has actually. It might get hit by steam, but a lot of the water is cooked out. We're gonna let the water cook out a little longer. We don't want it to be super watery or gross. So that's what we're working with. And then pasta should be done. Wow, the sun's coming back out already.
I told you it was gonna last for like 10
Crazy.
minutes. Like, damn it. Oh well. It
All right,
went by
let's
really
see
quick.
what our pasta's doing.
San Fran. What's up, Germany? How's it going?
More cheese.
Hens?
The cat or the.
That's where you are. But sometimes no people. Even better. Concord, California. Cool.
Oh my god. Okay, the pink flowers are good. The light ones are just gone.
It's fair. Just don't have to water them today.
Oh, I just thought that.
Favorite dish. Zoe's here, super confused by the camera positioning. Here we go. There we go.
Is it like mirrored?
What do you mean? Why we decided right here? I don't know. It's just been working good for like the last few nights. I'll send you some information later. But it's been working fine. What's going on, Bavaria, Germany? Feed us too. Tia, if you're here, I'd throw you a plate. I'll throw you together a plate. California chicken. Is that with like a lot of avocado, or how do you guys prepare it?
We don't have sandstorms here.
What's going on, cinnamon roll? What's up, Baxel? Make sure you do that. Guys, if you like the stream, like it and subscribe. We do this like 2 or 3 times a week. And we still got a whole lot of whole lot left to do tonight. What?
So we
Absolutely.
I took some pasta water out of my pasta. I'm gonna add it to the sauce just to add a little structure and thicken it up a little bit.
Do I speak cheese? No, but I'll tell you.
He's hiding. He's hiding from the storm. Zoe, hi Zoe. Hi Zoe. Zoe says hi.
Hey Zoe.
Here's Cheese.
This little guy, his name is Cheese, and he absolutely speaks cheese. This is my little guy. Oh, he likes the camera. Look at him. This is the landlord / owner of the place. He almost just knocked over the little cup. There you go, Cheese.
Oh, sorry.
What up, Denzel? Why is your smile so cute? Because he's an adorable little guy, and he never did anything wrong in his life. Privet, как дела? Cute tabby. Yeah, Texas. He's about 5 years old. He just turned 5. And you say that until 4:30 in the morning comes around, and he's knocking over stuff trying to get fed. Hide Cheese and coming to get you.
Aglio. I've never made
Take 'em.
aglio. I can't say it right. I feel like it looks like it would be easy, but then you try to make it and it's super hard.
Tensalita, hello from Russia. Привет.
Really, YouTube over
Hair from Kenya, give me a shout out. Shout out, chopped liver. Yikes.
All right.
I'm not falling for that.
My
Google it. It's so easy. And it really is.
pasta is cooked. Do I use? Yes, I do. I added about half a cup of pasta water to the sauce just to thicken it up and add some structure to the sauce. I like to grab the water out of it right before I drain it or a few minutes before because it has the most flour that has kind of seeped into the water. That's my most scientific explanation. You know?
Night Wolf, we don't talk about that at the dinner table. No, I'm just kidding. Paulo, what's up, man? Hello from Brazil. Okay, hey, all right, I know how to say good morning in Brazil is bom dia. Good night is bom something.
I went to Puerto Rico a few months ago, actually. Beautiful, beautiful place. I loved it.
How do you say good evening in Portuguese? Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
All right, I'm gonna squeeze basil into the sauce. It's definitely not the most authentic or best thing, but the store was out, so this is what we're working with.
No one's ashamed of that either.
I'll use garlic till the day I die.
You totally meant to cut them off.
Meant to cut me off.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. What's going on, Justin? State. We are from Wisconsin.
All right. Squeeze basil.
Durbin, that is absolutely true, and it was meant to be that way. We had it deepened. You paid extra money to do it.
Not covered by insurance either. That was out of pocket. Actually, I have a story about that for you later. Okay, so the sauce is done. So you can see I added my squeezed basil. I will take all the hate about squeezed basil all day, but it works pretty much just as good. So this is our pasta with our basil in it, and our sauce. I am draining the pasta right now, and then I'm gonna mix it all together. Am I part Italian? I think I have some ancestors, but that's, way back in the day. Not really. No. I'm just white. All right.
Just super white. What's the sauce for?
The sauce is for this pasta that I am gonna toss in here right now. We're gonna mix it all together.
There you go. What music do you listen to? Mashed pea? Is that like mashed potatoes? Good question.
Mashed pea.
I like a lot of things. I like a whole lot of
basil toothpaste.
Pop rung or pop punk. I like punk rock. I like rock. Also, I like a lot of like just regular pop music too.
Don't let the Italians find out about my basil toothpaste.
Yeah. Smash Mouth. only that one song that's on repeat. Fuck, what was it called? All Star. But only that one version of it where it's a continuous loop.
Everyone's a little Italian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the finished product. We have our pasta mixed up with our sauce and our squeezed basil. So I'm gonna get this plated up. If there's any left over, you can try some.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Chumbawamba.
We're gonna use this.
What does that even mean? Baritone music. Do you know Ordinary? No, I don't.
Chumbawamba. That's the song. It's like, I get knocked down, I get up again.
Yeah.
No hot dogs. We're doing hot dog pasta tomorrow. Come back for hot dog pasta. All right, we got our cute little bowl with the lemons on it. So I'm gonna dish some of this up. Authentically Italian, straight from the kitchen section at Target.
So I was thinking about a new creation, not hot dog pasta, but Vienna sausage pasta. So the Vienna sausage, it's kind of a delicacy in, I would say, West Allis. right where we live, and yeah, it's delicious stuff. You really can only get it in certain areas, and it has to be made with a certain proportion of mystery meat in it for
Honestly,
it
I
to be
don't think
delicious.
this bowl is dishwasher safe. It's very plastic, so I wash it by hand.
Yeah, we actually wash all of our dishes by hand. We
Yeah.
haven't used the dishwasher since a few years
Like
ago.
forever. We
Yeah.
have one, we just don't really use it. Alright, I'm gonna dump the rest of my sauce on here. Alright. Hot dog spaghetti.
Season the ghettos or new.
Short pasta. Okay, I hate when you're trying to pick up a bunch of spaghetti and it just slips off your fork. I like penne pasta is good because you can just, I mean, that stays on the fork. I like the little bow ties. I think those are cute too. Justin, what's your favorite pasta shape?
I like the SpongeBob mac and cheese.
All right, here's our finished product. My authentic basil pasta. But really, this is super easy. It tastes super fresh. You really just need time to let it cook down. So, but you could definitely add some mozzarella on top of this or Parmesan. I kind of like it the way it is without cheese, but you could absolutely add some cheese on this. I think it would be really good. Does he shop instead of...
Does he shop instead of her? As in what? Like are we talking about for food? Durban? Or Parm? Animal is she? What kind of what's
What
your star sign?
animal? I'm a Leo. That's my zodiac sign, so I think I'd be a lion.
Yeah, I'm an Aries. No, that's exactly what you were asking. So also definitely going to sleep after that. You're welcome. Good night. Oh wait, no, from all of this?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That looks
It's gonna
like
put me in a food coma too.
How much does that weigh?
Let's see. Let's find out.
Well, that's
All right.
including the plate. The plate
Right.
weighs about, I don't know.
North Jersey. That's where all the Italians live in New Jersey, right? I want to say this plate is about 300 grams, so 600 grams, which is over a pound.
Just hit the button.
Oh yeah, forgot that. 2 pounds. 2 pounds of pasta and sauce right here. This is good. Canned tomatoes will never let you down. They always taste fresh any time of the year. We got another cat right here.
And with that, press relax, dude. Grams, the hell is that? We're in America. Absolutely, we are we're measuring in grams. And I'm gonna put this away.
Oh wait, I want to scoop a little more out of that. Just let me scoop.
Okay. I didn't know there was any more. But...
You don't use a spoon. I've never liked, you go to a restaurant and they give you a spoon and a fork. I felt like the spoon got in the way. I just do it with the fork, the old-fashioned way.
I made my money the old-fashioned way. I got run over by a Lexus. Shabby.
Yes, that's Mouse.
Shabby,
Get
that's
from a
the
cup.
that's the female cat, and she's the cutest thing ever. But she hates me for some reason, and I don't understand.
Drink it from a cup like a utensil-less college kid. We're not that fancy around here.
Okay. Wow.
Justin, what's your astrology sign? That was so good.
Oh, we should. Wait, didn't I do this last time in metal? Damn. What if they just have? You see him smack?
Libra is okay. I used to snap the pasta in half, and then someone left a very hateful comment on a video telling me to never do that again, or I would never be allowed back in Italy. So
You hear that,
I'm really
Justin?
careful.
Hear that, Justin? She's like, Libras, that's okay. If you guys like the stream, hit the like button. We do this like 3 to 4 times a week, so make sure to hit the follow or subscribe button, and then we can all eat together again. More action, get a cat or something. You go get a cat, Alex.
All right, let's get the other cat back
No.
in
All right. So next, after this, after she just gets done showing cheese.
here. People are asking for cats. He's the big cat. The girl cat is a little smaller.
He's my little guy. Yeah.
He's a little calmer. He lets us pick him up.
Did you get that that one thing from the AI?
I did.
Could you pass that?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But
Try using a spoon. All right.
Gotcha.
Just to humor you, I will do that.
All right.
Cut the You can't cut the whiskers. That is very harmful to cats. All right, I got my spoon. We're gonna shape the bite. He might be a small dog. He barks sometimes. How long are you married? We are not married.
Okay, cool. So now I have this entire huge pork butt I have to marinade. I have to make the marinade for because it's her buddy's going away party, and I was gonna bring tacos, and it's an 8-pound pork butt, and I'm thinking I have to marinate it for like 2 days at least, just so the flavors kind of the marinade gets into the entire piece of meat or whatever. Anyways, here we go.
How long are you not married? We've been together for 3 years.
Yes, we've been together 3 years. Time is it by you, Shavy? It is 7 o'clock. Well done, but if you stopped before you were done.
I didn't like the spoon.
Didn't like the spoon. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So, 4 cups of marinade. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna have you scoot over a little bit, please.
Okay.
Vacuum seal it with marinade and it'll go way faster. Okay, Alex. I don't have a vacuum sealer, but if you know anyone who does, let me know. Anyways, here we go. Look at this big guy, 8 pounds, $24. And then I go back the next day and the same one was 15. So instead of being a Karen, I should have been a Karen, got my money back, but this is what we're doing. Or if you have a pressure cooker, guess what? I do. And that's how I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna actually marinate it for 2 days, well, including today, whatever. At about 5 o'clock on Saturday, I'm gonna take it out, cut it in half. Well, it's gonna be cut in half, but I'm gonna put it in my pressure cooker for a little bit and make it all tender and juicy and stuff. 1 giant meatball or many regular meatballs. 1 giant meatball. That's how I like it. All right. Would you mind telling me how many?
Yep. Okay. Oh.
Granted, you have 3 wishes to 3,000 more wishes. Marv, burn it. Bum it? What? Okay. I don't know what that means, but here we go. We got some Chipotle chili peppers, so we're gonna add this to our thing.
And the cats are here yapping because they heard a can being open and they think it's the wet food. So they're down here.
Get out of here, mouse.
Just keep my phone.
Sweet.
Just scroll to the right.
Okay. Nice. All right. 4 to 6 canned Chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. All right. Well, there was 4. I don't know. I think I'm going to put a little bit more than that. I do like the adobo sauce that comes in here. And it wasn't that hot the last time I made it. And that's all that really these things do is make it more spicy. So we're going to put 2 cups of that. We got the adobo sauce in there. We need some olive oil or some other neutral oil. I'm going to use coconut oil. Tell those cats we're busy. What up, Prashanti? What's going on? All right, so we're going to use our coconut oil. I love coconut oil. I use it on everything. My mom tells me amazing things about this coconut oil, and Hasn't steered me wrong since. We need a cup of it. So, cup melted is different than a cup solid. What's your oil of choosing? I would say mine definitely is this, but I've really been I've been using sesame oil a lot lately. It's surprisingly been in a lot of dishes I've been cooking. Hello, what's up, Tema? I say that right? Here we go. Okay, this is probably not good, but we're gonna try it anyways. You know what? We're not gonna do that. Is that beef? This right here? No, this is pork. We're making a marinade right now. I made it one time earlier this week, and I marinated I marinated chicken for about 24 hours in it, and it was good, but it wasn't like great. So this time I'm gonna be doing it for about 48 hours, and we're gonna see how it goes. So we're gonna get all the adobo sauce out of here as we can. We're going to set up a new pan to melt this oil in. Didn't think that over, but now we are. Need about a cup of this oil. Where do you work at? Nice try, FBI. No, just kidding. I work at Taco Bell most nights of the week, but then, on weekends I go to our competitor. I can't tell you the name of that, and that's confidential. It's Taco John's. Here we go. Where do you work at, Jay? All right, so 4 times, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Yikes, that's a lot of it. All right. Good thing we have an entire jug of apple cider vinegar. I think we need 8 of them. What's going on, Fritz? How you doing? Yes, this is a marinade for our giant 8 pounds of pork for this weekend. Good to see you again, man. How you doing? But yeah, this is our marinade. We're planning on doing it for about 48 hours. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tim Hortons. That's pretty cool. No complaints here either. We're just in a pretty sick storm, hail and everything, but it seemed to pass within like 20 minutes. It was crazy. All right, so what else we got? We have apple cider vinegar, 8 cloves of garlic. Oof, that's a lot. Okay, I think we have that much.
I think it's a tablespoon per clove.
Tablespoon per clove. When you're making big things like this, love a good storm. Yes, it is pretty fun to listen to, especially in the morning on like Saturday mornings that are about like 6 or 7 in the morning, where you're still gonna sleep in for about 2 hours, but that rain hitting the glass pane is just almost melodic, puts you back to sleep. Anyways, we're gonna use some more minced garlic. When you're doing this, I cook a lot of recipes. This is just easier than cutting up fresh garlic every single time.
There's nothing wrong with using that.
I don't think so either.
My sister would kill you, but she's a garlic snob.
Well, for good reason. She's a fantastic cook. 8 cloves of garlic. All right, so let's just do this. Yes, pork. Okay, 1. Thanks. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You gonna barbecue the pork? We are not. We're gonna pressure cook it. We're gonna marinate it again for 24 hours, and then we're gonna pressure cook it. Barbecuing requires like a grill, which we do not have, and the grill that we do have, nobody wants to use. It's a shared grill down in the courtyard of our apartment complex, but nobody cleans it after they use it. It's also hooked up half of the time to the gas.
Also smells like gas.
It smells like gas all the time as well, and it's a gas grill. I think if you want to have a good barbecue, you have to have like charcoal bricks or whatever, and like some good smelling. What is that stuff that you put in there? I forget. Okay.
I don't know. We finished off the pasta. It's all gone. That was some good pasta. Good for a hot.
And then we have some oil. I don't know if I put it in here. I shouldn't. Okay, let's put it in there. Okay. That looked like a cup to me. Scared of the pressure cookers? Why? You afraid they're gonna explode? I've heard of that a few times, but normally, or they've gotten so good at them with like the Instapot. I don't use like the regular pressure cookers with like the little the valve on the top. We just have like an Instapot. Well, we have New Wave now, but I'm definitely upgrading to an Instapot now. Share Grill should be the name of your channel. Really? No, for real though. That sounds funny. That's a good concept.
Just go to
Irrational
different
fear.
like apartment complexes and just use their grill.
Yeah.
What is stopping anyone from walking in there and using the grill?
Nobody. Nothing.
Not locked. Like, might as well be the West House grill. May I ask you something?
No. I'm just kidding. What? What do you want? What's going on? Okay, 4 tablespoons of honey. I just got this. This is the crown jewel of the apartment. We got this giant, unfiltered Wisconsin honey.
Says you could use maple syrup if you're making it vegan. If you're if you want to marinate your meat in a vegan marinade, you can use
vegan marinade for my 8 pounds of pork.
Okay, you're gonna need paprika. I'll grab that.
Okay.
Cumin and oregano.
I'm gonna say that's enough. Let's see here. Looks like a whiskey bottle. Yes. Does have it, doesn't it?
Do we have cumin?
We should. I think we should.
These days I'm gonna organize this.
Need paprika, cumin, paprika, and cumin.
And
Oregano.
right?
Yeah. Okay, so 4 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons and 1 teaspoon. Okay, cool. This isn't as, I thought it was gonna be a lot more complicated than it is.
What's the end game for the pork? Tacos?
Yeah. No, tacos for sure. I'm gonna cut up a bunch of onion like I have for the last 3 days. Oregano. Gonna bring a bunch of flour tortillas in there. But yeah, this is for a bunch of people. There's gonna be like 10 of us, so
10 people there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we might have went overkill with the 8 pounds, but hopefully it gets eaten up. Okay, we're gonna do our cumin first, 2 teaspoons. I'm okay with going a little bit over on the cumin. You should really be careful with cumin because it has a very overpowering taste. And I should just pop this open and dig in there. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Oh yeah, Alex, tell Zoe that I would open up her Snap, but I'm definitely using my phone to stream this whole thing. All right, so we have that. Have our cumin in. Now we have to do our paprika, which we'll do 4 teaspoons of. Leftovers for the next day. Yes, yes. It's gonna be a lot of leftovers. Maybe I'll take some to my dad. 2.
I would like that.
Yeah. Or we could maybe like just bring like 4 pounds instead of
We could freeze
the
it.
8.
I think that would freeze well.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about that. It's just what happened. It's just a thing that happened. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Dakota. No, you did. You think you did, but you didn't. All right. I ain't got a dime for that. Ain't got a guy for that. Ain't got a guy for that. Oh, here's our oregano. Do you guys like tacos? Brazil, what's up, Brazil? Damn. I don't like that. I ain't got a guy for that. If so, what's your favorite taco? My favorite meat on a taco has got to be the birria stuff. I don't know. That's pork of some sort, right? I don't remember. Not that cool. Alright. What am I gonna do with this again? I blend this, right? Yes, I do. Today is gonna be like our 3 meals kind of converged on the worst possible time ever. And we're gonna have a million dishes. Who doesn't like taco sauce? For me, flour. Dude, seriously, everybody gets on me for saying, oh yeah, you don't like corn tortillas? It's traditional. Okay, well, I do like flour tortillas because they're soft and they're better, I think. But, to everyone their own. But flour tortillas are the correct answer to that question.
You still need this?
I don't think so. I think I got it all.
What flag? Oh, it's the Brazilian flag.
Yeah. Do you just want to like list off those ingredients again?
Mm-hmm. Okay. We have canned peppers, adobo sauce,
Done.
olive oil,
Got it.
apple cider vinegar,
Got it.
garlic,
Did it.
honey,
Yes.
paprika,
Yep.
cumin,
Yep.
oregano, salt, and ground pepper to taste.
Fail. No, I didn't do that. Huh. I wonder if the salt going in this early, if we're gonna marinate it for 2 days, is gonna pull any moisture out of the meat. Is that like a thing, or am I just being paranoid? To mop up the sauce with, yeah. No, for real. I think that's why they have breadsticks or garlic bread. But no, for real. Look this. Check this out, Freets. I'm using that from now on. Cutting board's never getting away from me again. All right, so now we have our stuff right here. We're gonna do salt and pepper. So I'm gonna get all these ingredients out of the way so I don't knock anything over. Perfect. Beautiful. Ah. I ain't got a guy for that. Ain't got a guy for that. A little cheesy guy. I ain't got a guy for that. Okay, we are going to use a little bit of pepper. Where's my salt bucket? I usually keep a huge thing of salt handy, just because we use it so much. I'm gonna add some pepper right now. Even though technically we do have that other, the chipotle peppers, but I don't think that's the same thing. It's gonna give it a different flavor for sure. All right, I would like to think it would. Anyways, all right, we got some sea salt, but this is coarse. I don't really like this. Oh, here we go. Go, just like a palm full of salt. Got going on. What's going on? Thomas Martinez. All right, here we go. So now we're just going to blend this up. I need a food processor. So if anybody has like a food processor laying around that they want to sell, let me know. Because we have to use this right now. I'm honestly just gonna go on Marketplace tomorrow and check that out because we've been using this Ninja blender, but then you gotta clean everything and it's just kind of inconvenient. Worst part is it takes hours to make cook, 7 seconds to heat. Hell yeah, man. Oh, just saw it. Here we go. And you gotta find the blade too. This blade's not always in there. Alright. Well, here we go. One second, I'm about to scrape out all the extra stuff. Gotta clean a little bit of utensils first. I can already tell this is gonna be amazing. If this is, I think we're gonna keep it, it's gonna turn out just the way it did last time. And if the marinade kinda goes into the meat a little bit more, like a little bit more than last time, it's gonna be amazing. Cause last time it came out pretty good, I'll just say that. But it wasn't like exactly like what I wanted. So I think the extra time, the extra day of marinating is really gonna yield the results I want. So we're gonna leave this out because we're about to blend this. Okay. Rinse it, add some water, liquid soap. Yes, blender, right. Blender cleaning options. Yeah, but it'd be cool to have something like smaller, you know? Just something smaller. There we go. Ah! Okay, here we go. It's probably because this one side is like giving me trouble here. Why won't this work? Ah! Hold on, technical difficulties here. No, it's gotta go that way. Messing this up, guys. Fucking it up. Hold that 1 second. Okay. Almost. Damn. Ah. Alright, give me 1 second while I mess with my stuff. You have the hand wands over thing, it sticks a blade on the end and you just have to blend it. No, I don't have that. Or I don't think I have that. Hold on. Hold on, I'll reread that in a second. I kind of just skimmed it because this blender is giving me trouble. I used this like 2 days ago.
Oh, well, it is hard to get on.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You got it?
No, I don't. Here.
Oh, the hand wands? Those are so nice. I actually wish we had one. It's like a third the size of this.
Yeah. Do you want to give this a go?
Yeah, let me see if I can get it.
Cool.
Something seems stuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll put that.
So, some blender problems over here, but we'll get it.
Okay. That's how we take it off.
Yeah. So you got it on.
Putting it
Is it locked? Okay.
It's not locked.
I wonder why it's not locking.
Here.
Is this in all the way?
I think so.
Yeah, it is.
This is one piece right here that's kind of just not budging for whatever reason. I think you need to have that pressing for it to blend.
Yeah, it won't start unless the lid is down.
Oof. I don't want to break it either, so.
I wonder why it's not, like, what's causing that?
I don't know. You gotta go for that.
Maybe.
I wish we could play music on the stream, but cannot.
That'd be fun.
That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so there's our problem right there. It's just that needs to be pressed down. I don't know why it's not
I
working.
don't know why it's not, though.
Did we just break this thing?
Is there, like, a piece that chipped off?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Like. I just. It's so weird.
You just jam it down really hard?
I want to break it all.
No, I know. So pop it up, you gotta hit that button. Yeah.
It's, I think this little thing, because it's supposed to get pushed down by this,
Right.
but it's not pushing it down. I don't know why.
So maybe there's something on the seal that's maybe obstructing the.
So I don't see any, like, broken pieces.
The heck, blender. What if we go like that?
Punch it.
No, not doing that. Oh, we already did it. What's it say? We learned. I'm sorry, I don't know. What that
Anyone
is.
knows how to
We
fix a
did.
Ninja blender? Let us know.
Yes. This is not good. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna. Might have to refrigerate this and put this. I don't know. Refrigerate it and buy a blender tomorrow and then blend it up. No idea. Let's crowdsource some solutions. I love crowdsourcing. Maybe I'll.
You could ask Casey if she has one. Tell her we'll clean it and bring it back.
Maybe. Oh, you know what? What the hell did that do? Okay, so now it's good. Hold on, you see that?
Oh, that went right on.
Maybe you do it beforehand. Okay. I think we're in business.
There's no way this blender is broken.
Do you have to, maybe that's a safety feature where you
Probably.
have to attach the top to the bottom before it's.
I mean, that makes sense.
Nope.
Something is still wrong.
What the heck?
I feel like it's not locking into place. I don't know why.
See if there's anything down there. Seems to work if you spin it from the bottom. So maybe we just spin it really fast for a long time. Just kidding. I don't know. But I gotta make it work. Matt's counting on me for the. Hit it, blender! No, nothing? Damn. It's a professional. 80,000 watt machine. Okay, so now it doesn't work.
I wonder if something's wrong with the blade. Like it's not in there all the way.
Okay, let's do that. Don't pull it out. Let's just spin it around. No, because I put the blade in before I put the sauce in.
That should be
Before the
fine.
mixer. Welcome to the stream tonight, guys, where we will be troubleshooting a Ninja Professional, the 1100 watt version. So if you have
It's
one,
not locking.
is it not? Try it.
Well, it sounds like it's locking. Look. Well, let us put this on.
Whoa! We fixed it.
I fixed
You
it.
fixed it.
It fixed it.
I just broke it again. Alright, I think it's probably good. No, we're not answering that question anymore. Would you rather watch a Trigo or a... We're not doing that. Okay,
Which one
so...
grows faster?
Yum. Okay, so we have our marinade. It's fantastic. So now they say we can't marinate this in a stainless steel bowl. So we are going to use this Dutch oven we got for Christmas. And honestly, I've been looking for a reason to use this.
We really don't
Yeah.
need
It's covered in cat hair, yay. The cats have claimed it. Anyways, we're gonna get our 8-pound thing of pork into there right now. Ain't got a guy for that, ain't got a guy for that. Alright, we got that. Alright, so we have iron in there. That's not gonna fit. Alex, we're gonna make it fit. Alright. What do you mean? Scuba Steve. What? Oh. Watch and learn, Alex. Alright guys, if you could, like the stream, subscribe if you want to see some awesome videos like this. Use the term awesome very lightly.
This guy's been cramming me into things for a long time.
Oh my god, this looks so good.
Oh, I'm surprised that pork actually fits.
Alright.
It's like perfect.
Figured it was mostly unsuccessful. Yes, we're gonna do this just because I feel like I didn't cut this much at all. And it's a pork butt, what the hell? Nobody else on the stream is gonna eat it, so whatever. Like and subscribe. Anyways. Shameless plugs, my stream. Here we go. Cool.
That's massive.
Yes, it is. And we're gonna keep this in this guy all day. 2 days. 48 hours of just straight marinating all of this. You know, we should probably empty out this thing too.
Yeah, put in the blender.
Yeah.
Right now. It'll be easier. I heard that if you put like water and dish soap in it and then blend that, it's the easiest way to clean your blender.
Oh, to clean it, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like to get all the
Oh,
extra
wait, I
stuff
wasn't
out.
done with
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Here, you can have
No, you can use it.
Where's the
I'll use this. Just use it. Oh, the other one is the
Gosh. Alright. Anyways, yes, Scuba Steve, you are onto something right there. Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna take this because I'm afraid that's gonna fall on me. Here we go.
I'm just gonna clean this straight away.
48-hour marinating stream. Absolutely. Alex says he's gonna be here for the whole time.
Are we gonna live stream the 48-hour thing?
Yeah, we're gonna keep a camera on the on the piece of meat. We're gonna install it somewhere on in the refrigerator. Or maybe we might make it spicy and not use a refrigerator at all.
Oh my god.
Listen, he wants a memorable party, right? These are these are memories that he's never gonna forget.
He only has 2 bathrooms.
All right, here we go. Perfect. I think so too. All right, so here is our pork. We're gonna marinate this again for 2 days. Put the top on it, and then you just put this in a closet, and then you set it and forget it. 2 days, and
Closet?
you let it, yeah, closet, or in the back of your car, right? I wonder how unsafe that would be. Okay, so you know how the inside of your car gets like, how hot does it get? Post a marinade recipe. I could, yeah, sure, if you guys want it. Hold on. I'll put it in the description, like after I end this. I'm gonna end this in like 5 minutes, but I'll put it in the description. All right, we're going in the fridge 2 days, and then we will show you the end result. Oh well, guess what? It doesn't fit. Hold on, we gotta
You gotta
move
put it
it.
on the balcony.
We gotta move the water one. So I bought a watermelon the other day and I cut it up and it wasn't really that good. It was one of the early, not in season watermelons. It wasn't very ripe. Yes, I failed cooking class twice. No, for real though. There was a cooking class that I took in 9th grade, and we were in this cooking contest at the end of the year, and they gave us 5 minutes to pick out the ingredients that we needed, and we were short a can of tomatoes, right? And so I decided, like, listen, I'm gonna do whatever it takes for my team to win. So I went over and I stole a can of tomatoes. Anyways, we got caught and disqualified. Oh man. Pork is haram. All right, Alex, get him. Pork, do you mean delicious? No, I mean, if you don't like, that's against your religion, sure, you don't have to eat it, but I think it's pretty good. Anyways, if you're still here, wait, what's this? Because I tried to ferment smegma and debris. What the hell? That's disgusting. Salam alaikum. Walaikum salam, brother. What up? No, then don't worry about it. That's so stupid. Anyways. Well, hey, anyone who's still here, appreciate you, tuning into the stream. We went a little longer today. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe if you like this type of content. We are not professionals. We are cooks. Or not cooks. We are people cooking dinner just like you. So, if you like this, hit the subscribe button. Anyways, it was great seeing you all. Have a great night.